Lab, Dylan Cease. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub 350 ERA. And, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub twos, they're dominating. But when you can have that kind of consistency, you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, good season last year. Opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
Towards first. And he handles it himself for the out. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. At the very bottom, hitting ninth, Pete Crow Armstrong.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
There's the strike.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
And now it's going to be Seiya Suzuki.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Diaz down to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. And we're back. And on the hill today, Matthew Boyd.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Bottom of the first. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Snap throw to first. Tatis dives back in. Tatis runs. There's a ball.
That's out.
Throw. Save. That's a stolen base. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. On a line, base hit. Here comes Tatis around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Well, does a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock, you add a run.
Now Machado up here. Boyd over to first. Merrill back on a dive. Runner at first with no outs here. Runner on the go. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And a pitch. Runner on the go again. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Alcantara makes a nice running catch. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to
Here goes the runner. Left field. He makes the grab. Now a long throw to first. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. This is Padres baseball on the show San Diego. Back here at Petco Park, all set for the start of the inning. And now Ian Happ. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. One up, one down. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. That's too low. 2-1.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
That catches the zone for a strike, and the count's even at 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
One down, base is empty. Now this is in the air down the line. And a foul ball. Not close with that one. And now 3-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
2 down, nobody on. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And he'll be safe at first. So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, it's maybe a little bit of a morale killer for a second. You think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. Line drive, base hit. Heading for the plate. He'll score and then tie it. Runner around third on his way to the plate, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Elias Diaz. Hammered, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2
Diaz
strikes.
gets his lead at first with nobody out. Runner on the move. Pitch is high. Throw to second. Out.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Ground ball up the middle. Gloves it on the dive. From his knees, the throw. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, this is unfortunate because it looked like it was going to be an awesome play, something we see on the highlights tonight and tomorrow. But you have to applaud the effort on the stop. And if you don't take care of the throw, it goes from a wow moment to one you regret really quick.
Crow Armstrong tracks it down for the out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
On the ground. Swanson. Off-balance throw in time. That's the inning. A hit and an error. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Next offering is down low. And there's a foul ball. down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
So here's Horner now. 1 down, base is empty. Headed towards the corner. And it gets by him. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw in there safely.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
One down, runner at third. Here's JT at the dish. Tied up here in the early going. Turner, a guy with great bat-to-ball skill. Fires over to first. And Turner is retired. Next to hit, Seiya Suzuki. The 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick out. And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. So 1 hit is all they get. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Number 28.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Squeezes it. 1 up, 1 down. So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr.
That's ball 2.
Close, but
3.
called a ball. Ball 3. 1 out, base is empty. Drilled out towards left center field. Pro Armstrong sizing this one up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. The 3-1. And a foul ball. Swing and a ball popped up. Swanson. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. 3-1 now.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Go ahead run on base. Bush will hit next. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Fought off foul. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Dansby Swanson stands in. Swanson working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably...
Merrill throws to first, and Swanson is set down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So up now for Chicago, Kevin Alcantara. Happ at second with 2 down. That one off the mark.
Down.
Yeah, that's ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Cubs leave 1. Still tied. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Here's Machado with a swing. That one well hit. Deep left field. And out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. And they'll grab the lead. It's 2-1.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those 2 things feed off one another. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Off the mark there. 2-1.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And he's out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Here's Elias Diaz. 1-2 now. Comebacker to the mound. Slings to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Jason Hayward now at the plate. Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for
And now the first baseman, Connor Joe. 2 outs. Out to short. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they don't get the out. And now it's Tirso Ornelas. 2 on, 2 outs. There's a swing and a drive. That one's deep. And that lands inside the party porch for a home run. Bottoms up, Tirso Ornelas. With his first major league home run, a special moment in his young career. And who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. He can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Oliveras, and being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
Here's a speed threat, Brandon Lockridge. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
He's got it, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 5-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now here is Miguel Amaya. Check swing, called strike.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Two to count.
Next
Count is
pitch
3-2.
just misses, and the count is filled up. Right side. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. The count 2-1. Foul ball. And a swing and a miss. That's his 9th strikeout so far. So the lineup flips over. Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner. And that's outside. And it's 2-1. Two outs, base is empty. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Cronenworth throws on to first. That's out number 3. Cubs are down quietly. They're down 5-1. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Ryan Presley.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And he lays down a bunt. Scoops it up barehanded. He's safe. On with a bunt single. So up next, Jackson Merrill. Presley checks on first. Tatis dives back in. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Ball misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
And a base hit right there. Tatis coming home. He's safe. It's 6-1. Man at first, nobody out. Here comes Manny Machado. And a 2-1 on the way. Runner on the go. Lined, and that's a base hit. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. First and second, no outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jake Cronenworth. Ball to strike. The pitch. There's the strike. And now it's 1-2. Right side, hard hit. 1 at second. Relay to first, double play.
That was a much-needed double play right there. It gives them a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
Elias Diaz, the next up for the Padres. That one
Outside, that's the ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That misses the zone, and the count is 3-1. Fastball for a strike.
Full count.
That smash towards center. And that's the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're watching. Top of the 6th inning. Stepping in, Justin Turner. Here's a 1-1. That one fouled off. Strikes him out with the sweeper, and it worked.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now it's the DH, Seiya Suzuki. Line drive. And that gets down for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Ian Happ up to hit. The 2-1. Right through there for a strike. This one lifted in the air, left field. 2 away now. And here's the first baseman, Michael Bush. And that drops in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. The throw to first. That's the 3rd out. 1 hit, 1 left. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Colin Ray.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one is off the wall. Around first, heading for 2. But now they hold him to a single. Doesn't have plus speed, so I guess they didn't want to try and stretch it there. Man at first, stepping in for San Diego, Connor Joe. The 3-1. And ball 4 to aboard.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
Here's the left fielder, Tirso Ornelas. Runners on the move. Lifted in the air, right center field. Crow Armstrong makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. So digging in now for San Diego, Brandon Lockridge. Double steal. Out towards right center field. And it falls. And out to aboard. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And a 1-1. A bunt, and it's popped up. The underhand flip, and they get the out. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We're through 6 full. So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Randy Vasquez.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
That one finds the zone. 2-2. Handles, throws to first, and Swanson is set down. And next for the Cubs, Kevin Alcantara. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
And there's
I
the
got
ball.
3 and 2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Three, 2 on the way. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's to third. It's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now. The 1-1 is fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Amaya off of first with 2 away. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail it 6-1. Back here in San Diego, and here is Jackson Merrill. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Crow Armstrong makes the grab. 1 away. Here's Manny Machado now. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Just missed. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. The relay, it's a double, and he's 3 for 4 tonight.
Having a really nice game here. That's his 2nd extra base hit. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
1 out, runner at second. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. Here's a 1-1. That's hard hit on the line. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. 2 down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Man on second, 2 down. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that is that. Back here at Petco Park, ready to begin the 8th. Nico Horner will come up to hit. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Justin Turner now. That one fouled off. 2-2. The Padres leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th. This one in the air. Diaz under this one. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. This to third. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now, Jason Hayward. The 1-1 is fouled off. And the next pitch is way outside. And the sweeper is off the plate. In the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the catch for the out. So digging in, Connor Joe. And he grounds one to the right side. Horner slinging it to first in time. Next for the Padres, Tirso Ornelas. Two down, nobody on. In the air, left field, down the line, corrals it. And that is that. And we're back, digging in, Ian Happ. And the Padres manager making his new pitcher on here, Adrian Morejon.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Swing and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Michael Bush, the next Cub to hit. Next offering misses down and away.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with, and there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there, and it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
First and second, 1 out. Kevin Alcantara, the next Cub to hit.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And a 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
2 outs. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
No, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
1 strike away. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs. But it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.